6 high-sodium foods to avoid. You already know it's best to lay off high-salt foods like movie theater popcorn and French fries, but you also need to be on the lookout for less obvious foods that are loaded with sodium. Americans love sodium chloride, also known as common table salt, and they consume far too much of it. Unfortunately for savory food fans, a diet high in sodium can wreak havoc on your health. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, excess sodium increases your blood volume and with it, your blood pressure. Chronic high blood pressure can increase your risk of serious conditions like heart disease and stroke. We do need sodium, though, for important bodily functions like maintaining good fluid balance, transmitting nerve impulses, and moving our muscles. So how much sodium can you safely eat each day? The latest dietary guidelines from the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, and the American Heart Association, AHA, recommend keeping sodium levels below just 1 teaspoon per day. A limit of 1,500 milligrams could benefit you even more, according to the AHA, but if either of those aren't possible for you at the moment, even cutting back by 1,000 milligrams could improve your blood pressure. While most people already know it's best to steer clear of high-salt foods like movie theater popcorn and French fries, you also need to be on the lookout for less obvious foods that are loaded with sodium. From canned veggies to bread, here are secret salt mines to beware of. 1. Deli meats are doused in sodium. Sliced deli meats and hot dogs are packed with sodium. One hot dog can contain about 500 milligrams of sodium, while just 2 slices of regular deli ham can have close to 250 milligrams. Choose fresh meats or fish instead, and try making an extra serving at dinner and using the rest to make your lunch the next day. Do check the nutrition labels of raw meats, though. Sometimes they can be plumped with a sodium solution to help retain moisture that nonetheless can quintuple their salt content. 2. Your breakfast cereal might be seriously salty. Cereals and other processed foods account for a large majority of our sodium intake. 1 cup of cornflakes can have almost 200 milligrams of sodium per serving, which can add up quickly if you aren't measuring portion sizes. And other processed breakfast foods are even worse. Pre-made pancake mixes like Bisquick can have more than 400 milligrams per serving. Instead, try making your own mixes from scratch using low-sodium baking powder and baking soda. 3. Vegetable juice can be a liquid salt mine. Even a healthy-sounding option like vegetable juice can be high in salt. That's why it's important to read labels closely. Sodium content is listed per serving size. To be considered a low-sodium serving, it should be 140 milligrams or less, per the FDA. Even a can of tomato juice can be a mini sodium bomb, with more than 900 milligrams per 11.5-ounce serving. Your best bet is to squeeze your own fresh vegetable juice. A medium tomato has only 6 milligrams of sodium, per the U.S. Department of Agriculture. 4. Canned soups and vegetables contain untold salt, and are still bland. Anything in a can could harbor sodium shenanigans. Check all those can label, and choose products with less sodium per serving. A classic 10.5-ounce can of Campbell's chicken noodle soup contains 2,225 milligrams of sodium, for instance basically your entire daily allowance. On the other hand, you can make your own soup using low-sodium broth and fresh ingredients. To lower your sodium intake, buy your vegetables fresh instead of from a can, and be sure to rinse all canned veggies to remove excess sodium before eating. Half a cup of raw carrots has only 45 milligrams of sodium, and a cup of green beans has just 6 milligrams. 5. Flavor packets and condiments are teeming with salt. Instead of using the salty flavor packets that come in boxes of macaroni and rice dishes, make your own flavorings with fresh ingredients. By using fresh herbs and spices, you can infuse plenty of flavor into your dishes without any additional sodium. Consider seasoning your meals with lemon juice, ground pepper, cumin, garlic, onion powder, and fresh herbs. Also, be careful about pouring on condiments. Ketchup has about 150 milligrams of sodium per tablespoon, and soy sauce can pack almost a whopping 1,000 milligrams of sodium per tablespoon. 6. Frozen meals can be freakishly salty. A single serving of frozen meatloaf might have 900 milligrams. All that excess salt causes your body to retain fluid, which will not only leaving you feeling bloated, but can also lead to high blood pressure. Look for low-sodium options, or better yet, cook your own meals from scratch in bulk, and freeze leftovers for days you don't feel like cooking. Before putting any food in your grocery cart, follow this simple rule of thumb. The bottom line on hidden food sources of sodium is to check your labels and choose products with less than 140 milligrams per serving. And choose fresh, whole foods as often as possible. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and share to reach more people whom it might be beneficial to.